Hey there. Have ever wondered what our daily routines were when we were younger, before smartphones, busy jobs, and adult life?
In this video, we are going back in time to talk about typical school days, weekends, habits, and childhood chores all in the past. You will hear natural English conversations, learn useful expressions, and maybe even remember some of your own childhood routines.
So stick around till end. I promise it'll be fun and super helpful for your English learning. And if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a video. Let's get started.
Hey, do you remember what your weekdays were like when you were in school?
Yeah, I used to wake up at 6 o'clock every morning.
Same here. I usually ate breakfast with my mom, then I walked to school.
Lucky you. I took the school bus every day. It used to be super crowded.
What time did your classes start?
At 8 a.m. We had 6 periods a day. I didn't like math, but I enjoyed English and history.
Ah, I loved history too. After school, I used to go to library or play basketball with my friends.
I usually went straight home and did my homework in the evening. I watched cartoon or played video games.
That sounds fun. I used to sleep early on weekdays, around 9:30.
Me too. School life was busy, but I kind of miss it.
It's interesting how different our routines were, even though we were both students. It really shows how everyone's daily life can be unique.
Absolutely. And thinking about it now, so many things have changed. I don't wake up early anymore, and my commute to work is very different from the school bus.
Me neither. My work routine is much more flexible now. I don't have a strict schedule like I did in school. Let's think about weekend. What did your typical weekend look like?
I usually spent the morning sleeping in. I really needed that rest after a long school week.
Same here, but my mom always made me help with housework. I had to sweep the yard and wash my school shoes.
Oh, I did that too. After chores, I'd hang out with my cousins or watch a movie on TV.
Nice. I used to go with my family to visit relatives. We all had lunch together. It was like a mini celebration every week.
That sounds lovely. I also played games outside with the neighborhood kids in the evening.
Honestly, that one day off felt so short, but we made the most of it. Now let's think about some useful phrases for talking about past routines. We have been using the past simple a lot, which is key. Words like wake up, ate, went, played, watched are all examples of the past simple tense.
For example, one of them says, I used to wake up at 6 o'clock every morning. That phrase, used to, is really useful. We say used to when we talk about things we did regularly in the past, but we don't do them anymore. For example, I used to wake up early means I did that before, but not now.
Then you hear, I usually had breakfast with my mom. That's the simple past. Had is the past form of have. We use the past simple for things that happened and finished in the past. Another example, we had 6 periods a day. That means 6 class seasons every day of school.
And a few words to remember. Wake up means stop sleeping. Crowded mean full of people. Periods mean class blocks in school. Cartoons mean animated shows usually for kids. So that's how we talk about our past daily routines, especially when we were students. Just remember, use past simple and used to for habits or routines that are no longer true.
Now let's think about some other aspect of daily routines. What about chores? What chores did you do when you were younger?
Oh yeah, I used to wash the dishes every evening. My mom wouldn't let me skip it.
Same here. I had to clean my room every Saturday, and I sometimes helped my dad wash the car.
That's nice. I also had to take out the trash and feed our dog.
Wow, you were responsible. I didn't have any pets, but I used to help my little brother with his homework.
That's sweet. Looking back, I think doing chores helped me become more organized.
Alright, let's go over what they said and what it means. Did you have to do any chores It means were you responsible for any housework? Chores are small jobs around the house, like cleaning, washing, or cooking.
I used to wash the dishes. Again, we see used to it means it was a regular habit in the past, but not anymore. Washing the dishes is a very common chores.
Looking back, that's a nice phrase. It means when I think about the past. For example, looking back, I learned a lot from those chores.
Some helpful vocabulary to remember. Chore meaning small jobs at home. Like cleaning. Feed the dog mean give feed to a pet. Looking back mean when you think about the past. Now it's your turn. Leave a comment and tell me, what did your daily routines look like when you were younger? I'd love to hear your story. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's also learning English. Thanks for watching.